Major Uliana Sozanska meets us near the checkpoint on the road leading to the front lines. We traveled with her to report on an artillery unit in her brigade. Turned out she was new at this.
How long have you been a press officer?
1 week.
1 week?
Yeah.
But Sozanska's mission, her story that unfolded while on the road together, seems suddenly as emblematic of this war as the story we set out to report. Until just a few days ago, Sozanska served far from the front lines. As the conductor for the Air Force band based in Vinnytsia in central Ukraine, her unit played at military award ceremonies and parades. But then, in February, came the phone call every Ukrainian family dreads. Her only brother, Captain Alexander Sozansky, had died in battle.
How old was your brother?
31.
31. When was he killed?
The 70 February.
So really just a couple months ago.
Yeah, 2 months.
What happened to him?
It was mortar shelling, she says. It happened on the bloody, contested battlefield of Bakhmut. My brother was the commander of a unit that carried out combat missions at Zero Line, Sozanska says. The Zero Line, what the Ukrainian military calls the near face-to-face trench warfare of this battle.
He was a warrior. He's called Ragnar, the person from Scandinavia.
Viking?
Yeah, Viking.
Ragnar had shared with his family this video of his unit helping lead the charge in last fall's counteroffensive that forced the Russians to retreat from a vast swath of territory, including the one we're in now. For his valor, the army awarded Sozansky the Cross of Bravery. Before he died, in an interview with an army journalist, he offered this message for families of fallen soldiers. Of course, it's difficult to lose a husband, father, son, but these families should be proud of their heroes, he said.
How are you doing?
I don't know, actually. I don't know.
There's no time to be sad. We have to fight. We have no other way out. We have nowhere to run, she says. And fight she would, joining her fallen brother's brigade near the front lines. Not with the power of a gun, but the power of information, of world attention. The most important aspect of the war is the information war, Sozanska says. Those who own the information own the world. The world must see and know our nation is invincible, she says. Fathers, sons, wives, and daughters are fighting here, and we will stand until the last. On this day, Sozanska helped us to meet a father and son fighting together. Bodan, who's 25, fires artillery. His father, Yaroslav, 51, delivers the shells. When they signed up at the start of the invasion last year, they requested to be together.
You worry about your son?
We are of the same blood. Of course I worry, Yaroslav says.
Is it a good idea for a father and a son to be fighting together?
It's scary to think about, Bodan says. We don't think about that, says his father. We hope that the war will end and we will return home soon. Everyone understands that the worst can happen here, but we accept that. Such stories are what Sozanska wants to help the world to see. Ordinary Ukrainians making sacrifices, sometimes the ultimate one. Sozanska putting her passion on hold for now.
Music is my profession, it's my life, but
It'll have to wait until after our win, she says.
we're winning.
Until then, she honors her brother. My brother's motto was, "A warrior lives as long as people remember him," Sozanska says. We must remember all our fallen heroes and fight on. Jason Bellini, Scripps News, Lyman, Ukraine.